When I was a kid, I was one of the statistics. The little kid who always had some crazy, quasi-believable story to explain what was happening at home. I was the child living in a home filled with physical violence, drug addiction, shame.
The Dove's Nest program of the Charlotte Rescue Mission is a 120-day residential long-term program for women that are coming straight out of detox. It's a Christ-centered program where we share the love of God, the hope that's ours in Jesus Christ, to women who are homeless or at risk of being homeless.
I was the child who expected to stand at my mother's graveside and lie about how she got there. And as that child, I never dreamed that there were people like you.
Scripturally, I think the role of the church in serving the poor is very clear. It's our role to advocate for the poor. It's our role to invest in the poor. And it's our role to mobilize our church towards serving the poor. Seek the peace and prosperity of the city. Pray to the Lord for it. And if the city prospers, you too will prosper. There's a relationship between Christians and the welfare of the city. Seek justice. Defend the cause of the fatherless.
My home was like, my father and mother was together, and I had 3 brothers and 3 sisters. At the age of 5, I was slipping around drinking out of shot glasses and stuff at my aunt's house. By the time I turned 15, I got pregnant with my first child. By the time I reached the age of 18, I was full-blown alcoholic. I ended up with a man 19 years older than me, and he was my children's father. I had 3 children, and he was a drug dealer, so everything I wanted, I thought I wanted at that time, was very accessible to me.
No more will we turn a blind eye to the pain of domestic violence and substance abuse in the women of our community. This is a historic day for Charlotte Rescue Mission.
The opportunity for Charlotte is huge in that we can impact mothers that have custody of their children, which means that every 4 months there'll be another 10 women that have their children coming into the Charlotte Rescue Mission Dove's Nest program. For 4 months they'll build a foundation of long-term sobriety. We will work with the children and educate them on some of their behavior that has actually enabled mom to return to active addiction so that that doesn't happen in the future, while building into those children's lives positive male Christian role models. And then we're not going to abandon them, we're going to graduate them.
So the exciting thing that I'm seeing with the Dove's Nest and what we're doing with the children is that it'll open it up to the community to help these children and guide them to realize what normal actually is. There is something different about the Charlotte Rescue Mission. It works. Really, one of the major differences that they have is it's Christian-based and it's centered around Jesus Christ.
Since I've came through that program, maybe twice in the last 3 years, I have that little thought have ran through my head, maybe you could just drink you 1 cold beer, it won't bother you. But like they taught us in the Dove Nest, when them thoughts come, think about where you come from. And when I think about where I come from and where I am today, that thought flees away just as fast as it came in there. And I thank God every day for my sobriety. And I just want to be here for other women like me.